Hello, Emily. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. It's been a bit miserable in Brighton today, but
Oh,
that's okay because it means I've been able to put my jumper on, which I've been really wanting to do. I've not been able to wear a jumper comfortably for quite a while now because it's been a bit too muggy. But now
yeah.
I'm feeling
Put your
cozy,
jumper
which is
on.
it's just an odd feeling actually. I've been sweating a lot. Not to go into too much detail, but to comfortably wear a jumper is it feels good.
Yeah, that's just Ireland all the time. In Ireland, you can just wear a jumper all the time, and it's grand. So I
And
mean, yeah,
there is maybe an element if you have to. I think possibly more than.
maybe and style. We're very stylish here. Yeah, you know.
Absolutely. Not going to argue with you on that one. So yeah, you're in Ireland. How's it been for you? Lockdown in Ireland.
I've actually like touch wood. I've been lucky enough. I live with some really close friends. I've been working from home, and currently we're back up and running, practicing and that kind of thing. So we had our first practice back like last week, because restrictions are lifting a bit. So very strange, not like hugging each other. It's really just like do not touch me, but it was just like an amazing moment to see everyone again because it had been about 4 months since we had all seen each other, so yeah, it's crazy, and I think it just makes you appreciate what you have and who you have so much more, but it's definitely like just taking it day by day pretty much, and just being kind to one another is the main thing, really.
Absolutely. I think that's a great soundbite. We'll use that.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I've been like sort of having flavors of the week during lockdown. Like it might be a certain food. I'm like, yeah, I want that every single day. Or like there was a week I was really into watching online poker.
Okay.
1 week I was really into like watching the Tour de France. Is there anything that you've been like obsessing over in lockdown that's like completely you wouldn't have ever done
Yeah.
had you not?
That's an amazing question because this is a lockdown thing. The X Games, really into the X Games right now. Really love like the big air skateboarding. Like can't get enough of that. Love it.
Yeah.
So the big air skateboarding, the BMXing, also rewatching the Olympics. So rewatching like the weightlifting and the gymnastics, trampolining. Tried to watch some of the shooting the other day, and it's not great. It's not worth it. But really into the X Games. If anybody from the X Games is watching this, Vernon Jane want to play the X Games, we like I just love it. I love all the skateboarders. Let's do it. Let me be in the X Games, please.
if you were to not as a musician, if you were to go to the X Games as a competitor, what do you think your sport of choice would be?
Oh my god, see, I'm very, very clumsy. Like, like not good. Like, shouldn't even own the guitar I own, pretty much. Not allowed really touch it unless I'm going to practice. But, I'd really want to do the big air skateboarding, but I'd be terrified. I'd be, like, I don't know how they do it. I just genuinely don't know how they do it without freaking out. Like, I also can't jump. It's a well-known fact. It's like a myth among Vernon Jane. It's like gravity just pulls me back down. It's just like I try my very best and it just goes whoop. So I couldn't be a skater. I couldn't do it.
I think that's before we've even started. I think that's you written off. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, it's a tragedy.
I mean, I really liked the song you did. You did Other Side for us, and I'm really impressed with the musicianship and the performances. But what I'm really more impressed by is how you managed to get like 7 musicians all together, and do something. How was doing that? How was the logistics of recording that video?
Getting everybody together to do their parts. Our saxophone player, he's an animator, and he like helped with all the editing of the video, and he like properly was just like, these are all nightmares. None of you started at the same time. Like, next time we do this, there's going to be rules. And we were all just like bold kids, just being like, yeah, Sean, yeah, you're dead right, man. Oh yeah, like really sorry, man. Like he like couldn't deal with how bad, like I recorded my part on a phone in my sitting room, and our bass player, that's his girlfriend, is holding the phone, like shouting at him, being like, you're too loud. Like all of us just weren't prepared for that, like trying to do live at home stuff. But I think it's the vibe of that video makes me really happy, and it made me feel like we were all together. Because like at that stage, like when we play this song live, the band leave the stage when we play it live, and so I'm on my own, and every single time they come back onto the stage, it's like the most empowering, beautiful thing. We're always just swept up in that moment. So it felt the same, you know, we kind of got to recreate that moment really. So I'm happy we did it. It's not easy though.
No, and you know what? I think you can be forgiven because it is quite uncharted territory, this kind of thing. Like, no one has ever really had to like sit down and think, how do we do this? And so I think, I say it looks great and it sounds great. So I don't think you should don't give yourself too much grief for that. I don't think. So tell us a little bit about the song "Other Side" you did for us. What's that? What's that song about?
Oh, yeah, so that song is off our debut album. So we released our debut album, The Ritual of Lovemaking, like during lockdown, which was not really the way that we thought it was going to go. But yeah, we just kind of wanted to get it out into the world. It was due for release anyway. And Other Side is on, there's 4 themes to the album. It's on the 2nd theme. And it's basically about believing that you can push through something with somebody, believing that, you know, there's another side to a situation, and really coming to terms with the fact that not every situation has another side, that sometimes, you know, you believe so strongly in the good of people, and sometimes that belief leads you to kind of that disillusionment and that complete melancholy. So that melancholy feeling hasn't really worn off that song. Even it's written now at this stage 2 years ago, and every time we play it we all feel very, very connected to it. And so yeah, it's a real kind of sad, melancholy outcry to someone, even though you know the answer is we're not getting through this, are we? So yeah, it's a bit sad, sorry. But yeah.
Well, I like the honesty, and that's I think that really shines through, and that moment, and people can watch it when they see the performance of it all comes in. It is very powerful. I think you know, I'm not playing there, but watching it, I'm like, I understand it. So I think you've done a grand job doing that. That's really been conveyed well. On a bit of a lighter note, because I mean, this will all pass. I think we mustn't forget that, you know, we will be back to normal, whatever that might be, you know. But what, apart from maybe like going to see your family and your friends and gigging, what do you think what do you miss the most about the outside world?
So this is a really funny question, because before all of this I was very, very introverted. Still am very, very introverted. So like the circle of my life was you know, gigging, going to work, seeing my friends, and even at that I would see my friends at our gigs. I realized I'm not very good, like, and other than that it would be going to each other's houses for tea, you know. So I'm going, basically I live by a park, and I go into the park every day, into like nature pretty much. So the biggest thing I miss is the beach. I can't wait to just go to the beach and run into the ocean and just stay there for like a long time. But I'm not missing any I guess I'm not missing any big things that people miss. I might try. I haven't been to the cinema in a long time, like a year or 2 years maybe. So maybe I'll try to go to the cinema. I like to go to the beach. That's the thing I'm missing, you know.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and I think that's, you know, is it that kind of element of like being free, you know, you're sort of cooped up, I imagine, and the sea is almost limitless, you know.
It's always going up. There's a place in Ireland called like the Wicklow Mountains, like going up there for mountain walks, going to the beach is like this massive release, and it is freedom. And I think that's always played into a massive part of who I am, is that freedom you get from playing. And like playing music is this massive emotional release for us, like, and not having that has been really interesting from a mental health point of view. And then also not having the release of like going into nature. These are two like really fundamental parts of like me as a person, and I'm sure a lot of people identify with that. So I think it is the freedom of just saying I want to go and I want to be in the water. I'm also a Pisces, which I think like plays into it massively as well, you know.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
I must admit that's kind of
over your head. That's
yeah. I mean, I'm a Libra, I think, so I don't know what, like, you know.
I mean, that's balance. That's all about balance. So you have to make sure you're balanced all the time. That's my tips for Libras out there. Yeah.
I'll take that on board and
keep
I'll
that
see
in
how I get
mind.
on. Well, Emily, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to us. Where can people find you and the band online?
Yeah, so we're on like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can, it's just Vernon Jane or Vernon Jane Band. You'll find us. We have our own website, which you can buy our record and some t-shirts off, which is vernonjane.com. And we've stuff coming up. Like our guitar player has recently done a remix of one of our songs called It's Over is the song is remixed, and so that's going to be coming out really soon, so that's cool. And just like, yeah, come hang out with us on Instagram. Sometimes it's weird. Yeah.
Fantastic. You could do like a live, like if you watch like an X Games, you could watch it. You could do it like a live stream, maybe. You could all come and like.
I mean, I curse a lot at the X Games. It's a wild ride watching the X Games with me.
I mean, I think that you've sold it to me. Yeah, I'll see you there. Fantastic.
Perfect.
Well, yeah. Thanks for speaking to us, and yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for having me. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.